Hey, YTPC, Catholic pipe steader coming at you. Man, smoking some some Drexel Vapor Flake right now, and it's quite good. I got it from my brother OTC Piper, and I'm expecting some in the mail too, because I think Pipes and Cigars is basically just giving it away with every order now. So when my order comes in, I'll have me my own pouch. Well, I got Drexel, the Drexel Flake, in my Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman, and paired with a good cup of coffee. Can't never have enough of that, huh? So, I want to begin today with a slight correction because I messed up big time on the name. Let me find it here. So, if you saw my last video, I said, yeah, I'm enjoying some W.O. Laban 1864. Well, never heard of it before. But my brother decided not to be lazy and tried to research that, and it's W.O. Larson 1864. So I had a few of y'all laughing at me because y'all knew what it was, and I was just like, oh, it's Laban, you know, just because I couldn't read the handwriting when I got it. No. Minor correction there, W.O. Larson 1864 blend. That's a good blend. I like to say it's a very light aromatic. You get a lot more of the tobacco flavors over any kind of flavoring that's in it, but I recommend it. So let's see here. Oh, and yeah, so Dunhill news. I just found out about it last night, just in a comment from another video, that Dunhill has quit producing tobacco. What's left in stock is it. I heard that from the Breyer Report, and I should probably keep a closer eye on them because they are my news source of choice for the tobacco world. Well, at this point in time, I am going to order me quite a few tins of Durbar, and also probably nightcap and early morning pipe. Those are the three main blends I really like. Well, I'm gonna have to do that, which is a shame too. I guess I'm gonna have to find. I probably can order me enough Durbar to last me years, but I'm gonna eventually need to find a replacement. Well, we'll just have to see here. Now, let's see what else here. Yep, so now I've got, I gave you some sad news with Dunhill, now some sad news for my farm. If you follow me since the beginning, I mentioned about a month ago, yeah, hey, I pretty much burnt my farm down, I got a grass fire, had fire trucks and stuff out there from the volunteer fire departments. I'm like, man. But did I learn my lesson? Nope. I, a couple of days ago, basically burnt my farm down again. Well, living out in a rural area, we don't get regular trash pickup, so, we gotta have a burning barrel. So, I was not making a ground fire. I was legally burning in a burn barrel, because it is a burn ban in the county I'm living in, but you were still allowed to burn trash in a burn barrel. So I was doing that, and noticed the barrel burnt all the way down, nothing but smoke, smoke is just kind of sizzling there, it's out. I was like, okay. So I went back off on the other side to try to work on my four-wheeler and stuff, and which was donated to us, so I was pretty happy about that. We pretty much got up and running. Gonna need a new battery though. But And then the guy helping me was like, "You burning something over there on your farm?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was doing a burn barrel earlier. You might see some smoke." I was like, "Well, it looks bigger than a burn barrel." I was like, "Oh man." So ran over and looked, and sure enough, the farm was on fire again. I was like, "Oh my gosh." So we ran on up there as quick as we could. We don't have running water on the farm yet, but I do have a container, 300-gallon container of water I use for my animals. Grabbed some buckets, filled those buckets up with water as fast as I could, and I just started whoosh. But we got it. Luckily, again, it's already been burnt once, so we were able to get this one out just by ourselves without having to call the fire department. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am like, when it comes to burning fires, I'm like 0 for 2 right now. I probably just shouldn't do it on my land, because I wind up burning the sucker down every time. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's the farm update. Oh, like I said, we got a 4-wheeler donated to us. It had a few issues, but we fixed the issues. I still got to get a battery for it, and it runs just fine. I feel very blessed to have what we have, and most of it's just been donated. So I'm thankful for that. So let's move on to, so a big thing happened in the YTPC community, well, for me anyways, but most of y'all probably hadn't heard about it yet. But me and my brother OTC Piper, we did a joint video on his channel last night. It's about a 35-minute long mantle, and we just discussed everything on our minds, from pipes to tobacco to just general musings in the YTPC community. Got a couple shout outs. I mean, it was just an all-around fun video, and we got some good responses from it. So I think we'll probably just wind up making it like a normal, like monthly thing. We have a mantle, and we're gonna alternate. This mantle was on his channel, and I think the next one's gonna be on mine, and we'll kind of just alternate between the two. And it was fun. I'm gonna try to remember to link that video in the description. And yeah, y'all go to OTC Piper's profile and check out our little mantle. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I had fun doing it, and yeah, and again, we've gotten some good responses. So I think it may turn out to be a normal thing. And I was gonna say, in that video, sorry about that. This is a really good tobacco. Drexel. The Drexel Flake, it's in the blue pouch. Very good tobacco. But, I just said it right there. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? So I don't know if y'all heard about it. It's a blend by Cornell and Deal called Old Joke Rants. It's dedicated to one of the blenders. I don't know what you call it, teachers. Person that guided that blender to pipe smoking. His name was obviously Joke Rants. And that blend was dedicated to him, and it is a stout blend. If you've never had Joke Rants, get ready. It made me a little lightheaded. You'll see in that little end blooper reel on that mantle video. I smoked 2 bowls of it, and it is good. I highly recommend smoking Joke Rants with coffee, black coffee. It just adds to, if I wouldn't have had my coffee there, or if I would have had just water or something, it wouldn't have been near as pleasurable. If you got some Joke Rants, if you've been wanting to try it, if you have tried it, I recommend drinking it with coffee, because it really helped add flavor to it when you definitely get your nose gets hit too by the room note. I mean, it's just it was a wonderful smoke and I liked it. But again, it's potent. You got to be in the mood to smoke some old Joke Rants. But I am going to probably get me a couple tins of it, one to cellar and just one to put in a mason jar and just smoke whenever I feel like it. But yeah. So yeah, old Joke Rants. I'd probably give it another. Man, I don't know. If you're drinking it with coffee, it's 4 stars. 4 out of 5 stars, because I mean I just enjoyed it. But if I didn't have coffee, it'd more have been 2.5, 3. You gotta have the coffee to enjoy that tobacco, in my honest opinion. And so let's see what's next. Oh yeah, so we me and my brother OTC Pipe will really want to know, honest opinions about what y'all thought about that mantle. Like what can we do to make it better? What's some things you didn't like about it? Okay, you don't have to mention the camera malfunctions, because that autofocus, we noticed that happening during the recording, and my brother has promised to get that fixed on his camera, so or at least turn that autofocus off or something. I don't know, but that will not be an issue next mantle, because if I notice it happening, I will stop it and we'll start over. Because yeah, after rewatching it, I was like, okay, yeah, Oh. I ain't no way I smoked this whole bowl. Hold on. Oh, it's just tightly packed right here. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. There we go. I guess I did. But again, this Drexel is a very good smoke. Again, it's a non-aromatic. It's a flake. Okay, so so now for a couple of shout outs here. This is a surprising shout out for me, mainly because this is a new YouTuber, new pipe smoker YouTuber, YTCP member, like barely a month old, and I only found him because of a shout out from another YouTuber, and I went and checked him out, and his videos are really good. Like, I enjoyed his videos, and I was like, man, I gotta give this dude a shot. When I subscribed to his channel, he had 8 subscribers, and he was putting out some pretty good, enjoyable videos. So go visit Over a Pipe. He seems to be a cool dude, and loves the pipe, just as much as the rest of us, and he's a pretty fun guy to watch too on YouTube videos. So go visit Over a Pipe. I will try to link that into the description as well. I've been forgetting. I've been saying I'm going to do that, and I forget half the time, but I'm going to try to remember to do it this time. Okay, so I thought I'd end my videos. I thought I'd start a new kind of segment or whatnot in my videos, with a fact or a quote or like a history lesson from dealing with pipes, tobacco, cigars, anything like that. And I was doing some research into the history of tobacco, especially history of pipe tobacco in the Catholic Church. And my goodness, the old Catholic Church, 1500s, 1600s, they were not a fan of tobacco. I understand some of the qualms with it, because if you understand the Mass, when you go to a Catholic Mass, it's everything to the faith. You are entering into the throne room of God and joining the choir of angels, worshiping the Holy Trinity. And so I understand the importance of that. But man, they you know, some popes back in the 1600s, they put out encyclicals, you know, stating that, hey, you're gonna get if a priest smokes right before the mass, you know, he'll get excommunicated because he's defiling the mass. And I get where that's coming from, because technically you're not supposed to eat or drink anything but water an hour before mass starts, so your body has a chance before you take the Eucharist. But I was like, dang. But hey, the church has lightened up since then, and you know, pipe smoking is quite now an honored tradition in the Catholic Church. But still, no pipe smoking during Mass. That's still a no-no. But you will not be excommunicated. I can guarantee that. And yeah. So, anyways, so after, you know, reading all that history, I was like, you know, that's interesting. And I'm glad the church has lightened up a bit over the centuries with it. But oh, and another quick fact, which I agree with Pope Francis. One of Pope Francis's first things he did when he got control of Vatican, you know, Pope is basically the king, dictator of Vatican City. He is the he controls Vatican City, and he made out an order not to sell cigarettes inside the Vatican. I was like, I'm cool with that, as long as I can still find me some cigars. But okay, so here's this quote, and it's just awesome. A Jesuit was asked if it was licit to smoke while praying, and his answer was an unequivocal no. However, the subtle Jesuit quickly added that while it was not licit to smoke while praying, it was perfectly licit to pray while smoking. So, lesson learned: don't stop your prayers to light a pipe. You light your pipe first, start smoking, and then say a nice prayer while you're smoking a pipe. I thought that was pretty cool, made me chuckle. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. You know, lesson learned on multiple things, farm update. So anyways, this is Catholic Pipesteader signing off, and you know, as always, God bless and pleasant smokes.